Jon Jones had one of the quickest retirements, even by MMA standards.
Did you just retire, John?
I sure did, Naomi.
But did you mean it?
I did at the time, but I do know that everyone loves a good comeback, right, guys?
UFC fans don't seem to care. The whole UFC fan base was thrilled to see you gone. Literally, nobody asked for this. Bro retired for 36 minutes. Anyone speak duck? I can't understand him. Jones speaks duck. Ian Gary speaks Cuckanese, according to Buckley. I don't even know who Jones would fight. He doesn't want to fight Aspinall. I don't know. Who's he going to fight? Tai Tuivasa on the White House lawn or Talisman Teixeira? I have no clue. But Jon Jones claims he'll fight whoever the heavyweight champion is at that time. But if it's Aspinall, it's doubtful he'll fight him then if he doesn't want to fight him now. Aspinall takes on Cyril Gane next. And Volkov takes on Almeida on October 25th. The winner of that fight will likely take on the winner of Gane versus Aspinall. This weekend, there's one heavyweight contest. Lucas Bresky versus Ryan Spann. Couple other heavyweight fights on the horizon. Marcin Tybura taking on Ante Dalia and Dalia's UFC debut. Coming over from the PFL, Waldo Cortez Acosta taking on Sergey Pavlovich, and Marcus Buchecha migrating from one championship and fighting Martin Buday in his UFC debut. Wanderlei Silva versus Vitor Belfort, September 27th. This was a pretty lit fight 3 decades ago, but now their combined age is 97. So no one asked for this except Spot and Fight Night, who'll be putting on this fight. They also did Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva in a boxing match before, and this will be a boxing match as well. Wanderlei was talking about how he had CTE and TBI, and what better way to heal that than getting your face bashed in. Winner of this fight and loser of this fight maybe could take on Jake Paul in the future. UFC doing a show in New Orleans Saturday, and Fury doing a show in New Orleans on Friday. You got Melvin Gillard taking on Isaac Moreno. This is Moreno's 5th opponent for the card. He had 4 pullouts. Gillard is the 5th. Moreno has a record of 6-0. Gillard has a record of 32-23-2. Turkey LL Sheik announced that future boxing events will eliminate the pay-per-view model starting in November, claiming it's harmed the sport and the focus should return to the fans. The decision sparked discussion about the outdated nature of pay-per-view in combat sports, with many believing that fans are no longer willing to pay high one-time fees for limited content. Instead, there's a growing support for a subscription-based model that offers more value and accessibility. Some point out that pay-per-view buy rates in both boxing and UFC have declined, with the UFC possibly shifting its strategy due to underwhelming sales. Many feel that the pay-per-view era is ending and a more fan-friendly system is overdue. Joe Pyfer versus Abus Magomedov in the works for UFC 320 October 4th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Pyfer's coming off a decision win over Kelvin Gastelum, so he's won 2 in a row now. Abus Magomedov's coming off a decision win over Michel Pereira. Abus looked pretty good in that fight. Pereira was a lot more passive than normal. He may have been worried about gassing out because he gassed out bad in his fight with Anthony Hernandez. So Abus has won 3 in a row now, and this would be an opportunity for Pyfer to break into the rankings if he could get the victory. At the bottom of the rankings is Abus Magomedov in the number 15 position. PFL going to Cape Town, South Africa on Saturday. Johnny Eblin, a 5-1 favorite over Van Steenis in the main event. In the co-main event, Ditcheva, a huge favorite over Inama, minus 1695 favorite. Mike Davis picked up a win over the weekend over Mitch Ramirez. He was happy about that, but he's not happy with some of the commentary of some of his fights. He's not tired in fights, but he's tired of people saying he's tired in fights, amongst other things.
Saying about me in the fight. I've never had a fight where they're just like, damn, Mike is doing good. Mike's slipping punches. Mike's countering. Mike's wrestling is great. Mike's back control is good. Body locks here, this, that. It's always bad mouthing everything I do. They always think I'm tired. Show me one fight where I got tired, where I stopped fighting. Show me one. Sadiq Youssef, I fought with one leg nearly the whole fucking fight. And Mason Jones, I fought back the entire fucking fight. Thomas Gifford, Bitcheslav, Barres, never got tired in any of them. I hold back pace, my pressure, my punches, because I'm, 1, accurate. I don't need to throw 1,000 punches to hit you. I know when to hit you, how to hit you, why to hit you. And 2, if you are attacking me constantly and I'm just evading and blocking your punches, like I did in the Mitch Ramirez fight this weekend, you're gonna get tired. I'm not. And then when you're too tired to throw back, I'm gonna capitalize on it and finish you just like I did this weekend. Bro, put some respect on my name. I'm not fucking tired.
Davis is definitely a very talented fighter. Just over the past few years, he wasn't that active, which resulted him in only fighting 6 times in 7 years. But he's trying to get more activity in the cage. He's fought a couple times this year, so he's looking to keep that going. Paulo Costa wants to win Saturday against Roman Kopylov and then take on Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat is fighting for the belt. Costa is nowhere near fighting for the belt, so there's like a disconnect there. They're on opposite ends of the spectrum, but Costa has to worry about winning Saturday. Kopylov's a tough fighter, and Kopylov is the favorite.
Excellent matchup. I'm glad that, UFC, you have the best matchmakers in the game. And Mick Manager and Hunter, they did an amazing job. I think this is going to be very exciting fight. Maybe fight of the night. Maybe we're going to get bonus. And yeah, don't blink because we have two strikers, and I'm going to chase and look for this fight since the very first minute. I want a lot. I'm sick to get this win on great style, knocking off or finish him. And I'm gonna ask for my next opponent. I can't wait to say his name. Want to see this fight against Chimaev. I think this is no other big barrier fight to watch, because I hate that dude. I want to hurt him badly, very badly. It's not only about competition. I hate that dude. I saw him once the UFCPI and we all almost brawl. I had a hand broke, but I didn't thought about that. Just want to have that brawl, and I want to make that fight happen as soon as possible. I'm gonna win Saturday, and I'm gonna tell his name, and let's see. I pretty sure doesn't matter if he'll win or not. The next fight he has, save him, and was plan of God. I don't fight that. It is what it is. I had a bad infection, 2 surgeries in the 2 weeks for fight, so it was impossible, but I'm healthy right here. I'm gonna win Saturday to call his name, and he cannot get away from me.
Poirier versus Holloway headlines the show. Max has won fight of the night 7 times. Poirier has won fight of the night 10 times, so this has a decent shot of winning fight of the night at UFC 318.
It's an honor to be shown appreciation by the company, all the years, all the crazy fights I've been in, for them to entertain my idea of come back to Louisiana after, it's been over 10 years since UFC was last here. I fought on the card. And just to say the reason UFC's back in the great state of Louisiana is because of me. Like, I'm proud. Well, I felt the love since the beginning, but I carry the Acadiana flag very proudly, and, around here, people support local very strong. So to see a homegrown guy on the biggest stage in mixed martial arts fighting in the world, people appreciate it. I run into people all the time that tell me I inspire them to start doing jiu-jitsu and stuff. So it's awesome, because I was just chasing dreams. The plan wasn't to inspire people. I just feel appreciated, especially coming into this last week. What I tell people, like, the cloud of fighting, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm on vacation, it's still there. I'm thinking about what potential opponents are doing. They're working harder than me. I'm sitting here on the beach. I need to be running. I need to always beat myself up. I don't know what that's like to not have that hanging up, that weight on my back. A lot of respect for him as a man and as a fighter. Of course, the things he's done in his career, became champion, BMF champion, undisputed champion, the legends he's beat. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. And to get a chance for my last fight to be with somebody I have a lot of respect for, a legend of the sport, is what I wanted. So he wasn't my pick. I was asking for the third Gaethje fight, but when they brought his name up, it seemed right. I was his first fight in the UFC. He's going to be my last.